Seth Rogen has become an integral part of 21st-century comedy, from his early audition for the role of Dwight in The Office to his current position as one of the most important executive producers in modern media. His rise to the top has been nothing short of meteoric, and he has amassed a large and dedicated fan base that eagerly anticipates his latest projects. With an endless stream of movies and television shows in the release cycle, fans never have to wait long for their next Rogen fix. While some fans are excited for Rogen's upcoming voice roles as Mantis in Kung Fu Panda 4 and Donkey Kong in the Super Mario Bros. Movie, others are eagerly anticipating the release of Platonic. This rom-com series is a departure from Rogen's usual comedic style, but many believe he will excel in the role. With the release date approaching, here is everything we know about Platonic so far. When is Platonic set to be released? After first being announced back in October 2020, the gradual wait for the release of Platonic has been a journey well worn by fans. Finally, on March 23, 2023, Apple TV Plus confirmed that the show would be debuting on our screens on May 24, 2023. In other great news, they announced that the first 3 episodes would be made available on that day, although fans shouldn't get too comfortable seeing so many stories at once, with the rest of the episodes in the 10-episode series releasing on a weekly basis until July 12, 2023. That means fans are finally on the home stretch after waiting so long for the show. Is there a trailer for Platonic? Unfortunately, there is currently no trailer for Platonic. However, very recently, some first-look promotional images were released. The images show Seth Rogen, Superbad, and co-star Rose Byrne, Bridesmaids, in their roles as Will and Sylvia respectively, and give a glimpse into their dynamic on screen. Byrne and Rogen have worked together before, and to good effect, in the 2014 comedy Neighbors. Of course, this may not be enough information for some to decide whether to watch it, and a trailer may be necessary, with one likely on its way now that filming has been completed. However, more information in the form of a plot synopsis might just be enough to convince potential fans to add it to their watch list. What is Platonic about? For many fans, the plot synopsis can be crucial in deciding whether it will be a show they will consume. The official plot synopsis for Platonic reads as follows. Platonic follows a platonic pair of former best friends approaching midlife, Seth Rogen and Rose Byrne, who reconnect after a long rift. The duo's friendship becomes all-consuming and destabilizes their lives in a hilarious way. Although short, this synopsis seems like the perfect setting for Rose Byrne and Seth Rogen to show off their comedic talents, all whilst becoming more mature in their themes and character style. In this synopsis, hilarity is promised, which, when it comes to a show like this, is really the deal breaker. Both Byrne and Rogen already have other projects with Apple TV+, with Byrne starring in the hit series Physical, which has a 3rd season on its way, and Rogen set to star in an untitled comedy which he is also directing and writing and co-producing with Evan Goldberg. Who is in Platonic? As mentioned before, the series will star Seth Rogen and Rose Byrne in their roles as Will and Sylvia respectively. Any comedy series worth its salt will include a talented ensemble, and Platonic seems to do just that. Joining Rogen and Byrne in the main cast are the likes of Luke McFarlane, Killjoys, who plays Charlie, Trey Hale, Love and Monsters, who plays Andy, Carla Gallo, Neighbors, who plays Katie, and Andrew Lopez, Blockers, who plays Reggie. Also appearing in recurring supporting roles are the likes of Alicia Wainwright, Raising Dion, who plays Audrey, Guy Branum, Brothers, who plays Stuart, Janet Varney, the Legend of Korra, who plays Vanessa, and Vinnie Thomas, filling the house, who plays Omar. Of course, there are other great performers involved in the project, but this list should be enough to prove just how much talent will be on display when the show finally launches. The crew behind the scenes of the upcoming show Platonic is just as impressive as its on-screen cast. Co-created and co-written by the talented Nick Stoller, known for The Muppets, and Francesca Del Banco, who worked on Forgetting Sarah Marshall, the show promises to be a hit with their combined expertise. Interestingly, Stoller and Del Banco are also married and have 2 children, which may add some real-life inspiration to the show. Additionally, Stoller has previously directed Seth Rogen and Rose Byrne in both Neighbors movies, further adding to the anticipation for this new series. With such impressive credentials, Platonic is definitely a must-watch for fans and is poised to be one of the top shows to debut on Apple TV+ this year.